Hello, Stickasaurus here, and today we are starting on a Hyperforce Pink Ranger helmet. We'll be doing two of these. One of these is going to one of the very nice YouTube creators, George of Ranger Reviews. So hopefully he likes it. I have that one already started, but I decided I'll do one of my own. So that's the plan. We're going to do one of our own, of course, as we do. I always print two if I don't have it. I don't know if I screwed up or this model was already screwed up, but it is cut at an angle, if that makes sense. It is not, perfectly in half. So you got a little bit more of the feathers on this side of the back and like none on this side. George didn't care. He said he was fine with it. Honestly, once it's together, you won't notice because you'll never be able to see both sides at once. If you look from the top down, I guess you can, but again, no one holds a helmet like that, so if you're holding it like this, it's whatever. I don't know. This is, I think, a Nelly cosplay. I'm 100% not sure. But got a lot of requests for Hyperforce helmets. And George loves Hyperforce. I guess I'm making one myself. I do have a yellow I started a long time ago, but never got anywhere because it printed terribly. Maybe we'll have to drag that out one day. And I believe I planned on making a black as well. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Pretty cool design. It's cool having a pink bird helmet. That's always interesting. But let's get to it. All right, George's I think is almost ready for paint. We'll do a little bit of touch-up putty and wet sand it. Mine needs a little work, maybe another whole coat of putty sanding. We will see once it dries, but definitely his is close. This is his. This is mine. The back printed terribly on mine, as you can see. Look at that. Terribly. We'll fix that. Not worried about it. It actually cracked and it's glued on the inside. That's how I tell them apart. But yeah, George's is definitely good. Looking. I didn't get the back wet sanded, and this isn't mine. This one's the one for George. I'm just gonna get the paint on the front so I can get going on it. Hopefully get the back wet sanded during the week, and then I'll just spray the back real quick. I need them both together to do the silver. I just wanna make sure it's all lined up. So. This was an absolute nightmare to mask. I don't even know how good this is. Man, this was awful. This honestly probably took me 2 weeks because I can only do so much at a time because it's just so tedious. But I hope it's okay. We'll see. We'll find out. Anything's fixable, but I'd rather get it first shot. It's just absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Do some cleanup on this and then do the detail lines and paint the eyes black, and I think it should be ready for a clear coat. After the very tedious masking and then the super tedious fine lining, we're finally gonna get clear on this and hopefully it looks good. Clear is on this. I think it's time to get the visor, elastic, and magnets in, and then we should be able to get to the spin around.
And there you have it. This is Hyperforce Pink finished. Gonna be super honest, I don't know much about Hyperforce. I know the helmets are pretty cool. I have one of these half done for myself, but after masking all these lines and then detail lining them all, really kind of turned me off on finishing mine. But we'll see. Hopefully I'll get there eventually. This is going to a friend of mine. Hopefully you'll see his video on it once he gets it. A couple things we could do a little better. It's a little messy around some of these lines back here. Sometimes you just can't win. You just can't win. And also the weird cut. Not sure why it was cut like that. Had I known, I would have put it together in like Mesh Mixer and recut it as normal. I'm not sure whoever cut this first time didn't do it well. So, you know, it is what it is. They're perfectly fine with it. Honestly, you can't tell unless you look from the top. So, you know, it is strange, but it still works. I'm not sure what other Hyperforce helmets we're going to be doing. I do have a really messed up yellow that I kind of put off for a very long time, so maybe eventually we'll get there. Also had someone say they were going to get back to me about doing a black like a year ago, but they never did. Not a big deal, but I have the file and everything all ready to go, so maybe we'll do black. I'm not sure, but if anyone has any suggestions for Hyperforce we should do, I know someone did suggest yellow, so maybe we will do yellow finally. I'll just have to reprint it. It was before I started printing things differently, and it's a hot mess. So maybe we'll just throw that one away and start again. But that's the plan. So again, I'm very open to suggestions. I know a lot of people like these helmets, and I'm willing to give them a try. Hopefully not all of them are as crazy as all this up here. So we'll see. But again, thanks for watching. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at Stickasaurus, Facebook, Stickasaurus Cosplay Props. Down in the description is a link tree that has the merch store if you're interested in t-shirts, as well as the Discord server. Come hang out and talk about helmets and all that, as well as the Patreon if you're interested in the community build helmets. We got exclusive videos over there, behind the scenes stuff, you know, lots of fun things going on over there. So check that out and have a wonderful day.